seamless integration of cutting-edge technology. Experience the future of connectivity, effortless and intuitive, making content creation effortless. Unlock the transformative potential with Zazmic. With a global force of 450 experts across 50-plus countries, we excel in DevOps, AI ML, migrations and cloud infrastructure. Top-notch certifications back our suite of services led by Google Cloud Premier Partnership. Revolutionize your business today with Zazmic.
Welcome, everybody. It's great to have you with us today. I'm Shawn Wilkerson, and I lead AI, Cloud, and Cybersecurity Solutions here at Zazmic. Joining me today is my colleague, Joji, Principal Advisor for our Data and Analytics practice. Today, we'll be diving into a topic that's truly transforming how organizations harness their data, how AI agents can turn business data into real, actionable insights to drive better decisions. We'll focus on sales analytics as our example, but what you'll see today extends far beyond sales. It's really a look into the future, a future where every business function uses AI to make smarter, faster decisions. If you have a question during the presentation, please look at the bottom of this webinar screen to submit it. Our team will follow up afterwards to ensure that you receive an answer. And you also receive a copy of all the other questions and answers as well. Over the past several years, we've helped companies modernize their technology stacks and unlock more value from their data. JJ brings a wealth of experience in leading analytics strategy, partnering with data teams, business users, and executives to make insights truly actionable and enable data-driven decisions making across the organization. Together, we'll explore how this new generation of agentic AI systems goes beyond dashboards, turning data into actionable insights to help you make decisions, not just visualize them. For those who may be new to Zazmic, let me share a little bit of context. Zazmic was founded over 13 years ago in San Francisco, California. And today we're proud to be a Google Cloud Premier Partner, supporting more than 500 customers worldwide. Our team of over 400 engineers spanning AI researchers, data scientists, and solution architects operates across multiple languages and time zones. That diversity of talent and perspective is what enables us to do what we'll be showing you today, transform real, complex, data-driven insights that are interpretable, actionable, and proactive. And that's the foundation of our discussion today. JJ, would you like to kick things off by giving our audience a quick overview of what this webinar series is all about?
Absolutely. Thank you, Shawn. The motivation behind this series is simple. That's to share with the world how agentic analytics is going to revolutionize how organizations get actionable insights from their business data. We are moving away from static dashboards and manual analysis to a world of intelligent systems that interpret, explore your data, explain the insights, recommend next steps in real time. We are focusing on sales analytics in this series, but the concept can be applied to other areas of business as well. Over 3 short sessions, we will walk through 3 of the biggest pain points in sales analytics, which are forecast accuracy, deal velocity, engagement impact, and show how AI agents can address each one in a tangible way.
Exactly. And what's unique about Zazmic approach is that we're not just talking about this theory. We're actually building these systems on Google Cloud using the same data architectures that companies already depend on. Our AI agents are built on the same trusted foundation as modern analytics, BigQuery, Vertex, and Looker, but with an added reasoning layer that continuously learns from your business context. That's what transforms analytics from something you check once a week into something that's alive, continually interpreting your data and surfacing insights in real time. And JJ, that naturally brings us to today's topic. So what we'll be covering in the first session.
Today we are focusing on something every sales team wrestles with. How is my sales pipeline forecast looking compared to the sales quota target? And how can I quickly see if there is a fluctuation between pipeline forecast and the target? The problem isn't that the data doesn't exist. The problem is that it is scattered in different data sets. You've got top-down targets set by the leadership, bottom-up pipeline forecast from the sales reps, and they rarely line up. AI agents help by reconciling all those moving parts. They look across physical quarters, region, segment, identify where forecast is off, where reps are overperforming or underperforming, and how confident you can be in the numbers you are about to commit. In this session, we'll show you how AI agents compares top-down target versus bottom-up pipeline and highlights forecast gaps dynamically. In short, we'll demonstrate how you can stop guessing and start trusting your forecast data.
Now, JJ, I know you've got something special lined up for the audience. Can you walk us through how this looks in practice?
Absolutely. Let's bring this to life. We'll show you how an AI agent actually do analytics through your sales data. But before we dive into live analytics, I want to show you how this all fits together behind the scenes. This is a simplified view of a technical architecture powered by AI agent you're about to see. On the left, we start with HubSpot sales data or any other sales CRM system where your reps are logging their deals, activities, and pipeline updates. All the data, deals, contacts, pipeline, opportunities, emails, calls, is continuously synced into Google BigQuery, which acts as our analytical foundation. BigQuery doesn't just store the data, it's where we build our business logic, derived calculations, and things like that. That becomes a single source of your analytical truth. Then comes the brain of the system, the analytics agent. The agent connects directly to BigQuery and uses the live data to reason about what's happening across your funnel. But here is what makes it agentic. It's not just running queries. It actually has memory that stores the context about your business and on how the data is stored and structured in the BigQuery. And that reasoning and language capability is powered by Gemini, Google's generative AI model. It helps the agent understand user prompts, write code, interpret results, and explain in natural language to users. Think of Gemini as the reasoning and communication layer, while the analytics agent is the engine that orchestrates the execution and uses the contextual data in the agent memory to use as a guardrail for the language model so that the language model is not hallucinating. Finally, on the right, we have users, sales leaders, operations team, and executives who interact with AI agents using natural language. You can build this agentic system in a way that learns continuously from your interaction, so it becomes smarter and better with usage. While there are a lot of data set that you can get from your sales CRM tool, for the purpose of this demo, we are going to focus on 4 data objects from your sales tool: opportunities, Quota, master data for sales reps with segment and region information, and master data for various stages of the opportunities data. Here is a list of business metrics that we're going to focus on this session. You can see that you have the opportunity amount, which is the amount of opportunities in your sales CRM system. Booked revenue is the opportunity amount where the stage of the opportunity is close won. And total quota amount is the top-down target set for each sales reps. Weighted forecast revenue is a calculation of your opportunity amount multiplied by the probability of each stage of that opportunity, which is a standard way of calculating weighted forecast for your pipeline. Quota attainment percentage is a ratio of booked revenue by total quota amount that shows what percentage of the quota is achieved by the reps or by each segment or region. An expected revenue gap is the difference between your quota target and the projected forecast revenue using the weighted forecast revenue calculation. Moving on, this is where we switch to the live demo. So let's switch screens to the live demo and we'll come back. Okay, Let me show you how the agentic analyst actually work in practice. This tool is built using the same architecture I walked you through earlier. This agent is connected directly to a BigQuery database with all the tables that you saw in the previous slides. The agent has full context awareness of the business, the data model, and the semantic layer with the metrics definitions. You can actually see that I listed the metrics definitions from the agent memory and see the metrics that you saw from the previous slide. Now, instead of writing a SQL or going through a BI tool to create a static dashboard, let's just chat with the agent. So I'm going to start by asking agent to create a line chart for opportunity amount, booked revenue, and total quota amount for each quarter for 2024 and 2025. And let's see what happens. Great. Now, here you can see that the three metrics are plotted over time. Opportunity amount is the purple line. The books revenue, actual book revenue is the green line, and the total quota amount is the red line. Looking at the patterns, it feels like the pattern or the gap between those metrics are consistent throughout 2024, but there's something going on here. Starting January 2025, there is a fluctuation from the normal pattern. So that's interesting. I want to dig further. So let's ask the agent to create another line chart, this time for expected revenue gap for each quarter from 2025 till September 2025. Keep in mind, expected revenue gap is the sum of total quota amount minus the weighted forecast revenue. So in simple terms, it compares between the top-down quota targets with our pipeline forecast, which is a direct view of our revenue shortfall or overperformance. Okay. Agent came up with a chart, and you can clearly see the gap drops sharply between Q1 2025 and Q3 2025. Now, in traditional analytics setup, you'll probably take this chart, send it to your data team, ask them to investigate what happened. They'll pull data, slice it by region, segment, and other dimensions, and a few days later, you get an answer. But let's ask the agent to investigate what happened. So I'm going to ask the agent to investigate the fluctuation in expected revenue gap and ask what is driving it. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got some response. Let's look at it. The expected revenue gap decreases from 2 billion in Q1 2025 to 870 million in Q3 2025. The largest reduction occurs in mid-market and SMB segments, particularly across North America East, North America West, and EMEA regions. Okay, and it gave some split up highlights. Okay, drivers. So the narrowing gap is primarily due to the improved forecast accuracy and quota alignment in North America and EMEA region, especially in mid-market and SMB segments. So actually, that's a good sign. Gap is decreasing because our forecast accuracy is improving. So that's great. What just happened here is powerful, right? Instead of waiting for dashboards or reports and putting the cognitive load to interpret that, you can just ask an agent to do the work for you. The agent autonomously analyzes the fluctuation, the trend lines, created charts, answers your follow-up questions in ways that was not possible in traditional analytics tools. So that's it on the demo. Let's go back to the slides now.
Thanks, JJ. That was fantastic. Zazmic's role is to help organizations take their first step towards this future responsibly. We begin by ensuring data readiness, advance to building contextual models, and then introduce AI agents that operate safely within your analytics environment. The goal isn't to replace your team, but to empower them with always-on intelligence. That was about forecast trust. Next week, we're going to dive deeper into pipeline health. We'll explore how AI agents analyze every stage of your CRM, tracking where deals stall, how long they sit in each stage, and how rep behaviors impact velocity. It's about timing friction into foresight before it costs you your quarter. And for those who want to see this apply on your own data, we're offering a complimentary AI analytics workshop. We'll review your current data landscape and show you where AI agents can deliver an immediate impact. The AI Analytics workshop, which is again Google funded, is specifically designed for companies like yours to quickly lay out the technical groundwork and outline solutions for any current or upcoming AI analytics projects. We can also explore additional Google funding mechanisms to support your development. This is the fastest, low-risk way to move from conversation to strategy. Now, I'll be reaching out to each one of you individually to set up time to talk about your specific use cases. We'll also go over the workshop process and start the qualification phase together.
Thank you for joining us today. I'd love to hear your thoughts, questions, or ideas on how this could fit your business.
Again, thank you, everybody. We'll see you at the next session, but just know that I'm going to be following up with each one of you today, just in case you want to go ahead and set up time to dive into your specific needs. That is probably the most important step in this whole process. I mean, you're learning a lot today, kind of in a broad level or broad sense, but the follow-up when we actually dive deep into your specific use cases, where we'll really find out what we can do for you. So again, I appreciate your time today. Be on the lookout for my email, and I look forward to speaking with you again. Thank you.